What is AIDS? AIDS, also known as acquired immune deficiency syndrome, is the long-term effect of the acquired virus, human immunodeficiency virus, also known as HIV. There are various distinctive symptoms of AIDS. These symptoms include extreme weight loss, cancerous skin blotches, persistent fevers, night sweats, and swelling of lymph nodes, and extreme fatigue that is not directly associated with exercise and drug use. When HIV has evolved to AIDS, opportunistic infections, or OIs, which are infections caused by usually non-threatening microorganisms that are able to attack the body more due to a weakened immune system. AIDS has been tracked back as far as the 1800s. It was suspected that people in Western Africa were acquiring the virus by hunting and eating certain types of chimpanzees. Human immunodeficiency virus is a virus that cannot survive on its own, so it needs to infect the cells of living organisms, or a host cell, in order to replicate and make new copies of itself. Our immune system fights off viruses every day, but because HIV targets our immune system so quickly and directly, the immune system is unable to fight back. Human immunodeficiency virus travels via the blood, specifically amongst the white blood cells, and targets helper T cells, also known as CD4 T cells, turning the helper T cells into a virus replication factory. White blood cells are an important part of our immune system and also contain these helper T cells, or CD4 T cells, and if too many CD4 T cells are infected, the body cannot defend itself any longer from infections. The CD4 T cell has receptors. The HIV virus attaches to the T cells at the CD4 receptor and fuses to the cell membrane, releasing its components into the host cell. HIV uses RNA to encode its genetic instruction, making it a retrovirus. However, in order for HIV to infect a human cell, RNA must convert to DNA and be inserted into the host cell's genetic material. When the virus enters the host cell, a viral enzyme called reverse transcriptase makes a copy of the DNA called cDNA. Next, a second viral enzyme then duplicates and inserts the cDNA into the host cell's DNA so that the HIV's genetic material becomes a part of the host cell's DNA. At this point, the genes that codes for HIV are now indistinguishable from the host cell's original DNA. When a human reaches the last stage of human immunodeficiency virus, this is when it becomes the acquired immune deficiency disease, or AIDS. The body can become deathly ill to viruses and bacterium that will normally have minimal to no effect on a healthy person. This happens about 10 to 15 years after acquiring human immunodeficiency virus, when an environmental change occurs in the affected CD4 T cells and the provirus activates. The provirus then directs the transcript and translation of the HIV genes, shutting down the CD4 T cells' original functions. I am Ruth Sanders, and I approve this message.